What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are finally going to be showing you guys what is in our gear bag. We get a lot of questions about what cameras we're using, etc. So we're laying it all down for you guys. We've got Shehan in front of the camera with us today, and he's going to take us through some of the equipment that we've got. We are at the beautiful Tamron Hotel in Vadua. So we came here to shoot some videos for them, and we thought what better time to show you guys what's in our bag than when we're actually on the job, on the move, and using it all.
So before we get started, I think it's kind of important that we let you guys know that we have been working on all this gear and collecting this gear
for a long time.
For a really long time, over the last 2 years. And for all of you guys who are just getting started, I hope this is a note of positivity, something that you can look and aspire to, because even for us, we thought it was impossible those days when we used to look at other people's camera bags, looking at the gear they had and thinking, how would we be able to earn that much money and be able to invest in
that much. But it happens over time, slowly, so you just gotta keep grinding on your passion, and eventually it'll just add up. So don't worry about it too much.
Alright, so let's get right into it. Before we get into the real bag, I think an honorable mention needs to be given
to the lovely Nomatic.
To the lovely Nomatic.
It's
hacked. I've been using it for the last 2 years. Towards the end, I think a few weeks back, we realized our gear was getting way too much for this to handle.
So when we went on trips, Shehan carries the camera stuff plus his clothes and everything in this one bag. Yeah. So it has
an amazing bag. I've also done a review on it, so make sure you go check that, which will probably be up here. All right, and our most recent purchase, which is our camera bag, the Lowepro Protect 450 Mark II. I've been doing a ton of research on this. I was deciding between the Peter McKinnon Nomatic bag and this. And the reason I went for this is because this was slightly smaller. I mean, this bag has so far been amazing.
It's very strong, it's very protective.
I'm going to be doing a full review on this later on, so make sure you subscribe to my channel to check that out. So let's look at what's in the bag. One thing I love about this bag is that you can open the entire thing up from the back.
Like most camera bags.
Yeah, and voila. So, we want to get started. Our first item is actually not here. It is the item that started our entire career off, and
that is our beloved little Sony A7 III. So the Sony A7 III is the camera that we chose for our journey into content creation. The main reason is that Shehan and I, we create content in the form of video and photos, and we need both of them to be very high quality. And the Sony A7 III was the only camera on the market which was at a decent price at the time that allowed us to create both those at a very high level of quality. So that is the camera that we chose to go with. So if you are someone who's looking to get into content creation, you are a hybrid shooter, which means you want to create video and photo content, this is definitely value for money, and I think it just gets cheap over time as well, because a new model has been released. The Sony A7S III has also been released. So I think this would have only got cheaper. So highly recommend this camera. It's our baby, we're shooting on it right now, and it has been really amazing.
Yep.
So yeah, this camera deserves a whole other video as a review, which we might do if you want us to, so leave a comment below.
Yep.
And we'll move on to the next item.
Yep. And so all the gear that we're talking about here, we've got links down below. So if you are going to purchase it, make sure you do check those links out. It will really help us.
Yes.
And yeah, let's get on to the next one, which is the lens.
The lens that we chose to go was actually not the stock lens that comes with the camera. We opted not to go with that, and we chose to go with the Tamron 28-75 f2.8 lens, and it has been absolutely amazing. Again, it's perfect for hybrid shooting because it produces really high quality pictures, very sharp, beautiful colors, as well as really nice, dreamy videos as well, and it has been really awesome. I love this lens, and also it comes at a fabulously amazing price for what it delivers to you. The higher end lens of this version is the Sony G Master lens, which is a 28 to 70 2.8 lens. So it's pretty much the same lens, except that has way more glass, is much heavier, double the price, and you would not be able to fit it on a Ronin SC. So
yep,
has definitely been awesome for us. We love it.
All right, on to our next lens. So I got into real estate photography and videography, and for that I decided to go for a
super wide angle 14mm Samyang Sony E mount. This was recommended as one of the best real estate lenses to get started with. Budget. So it's been an amazing addition into our gear. We've been using it not just for the real estate now, we've been using it for our travel related videos as well. And it gives an interesting perspective.
Yep. And the other amazing thing about it is, again, it is a super light lens which also fits in with our combo on the SC. And I would definitely recommend getting this if you are getting into real estate, or you want to showcase lots of hotels and just want to show large areas.
Or if you want to do astrophotography, which, check this picture out that we took with this lens.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we have the Rode Video Mic Pro. This is also another item that we purchased as soon as we got the camera because we intended to do vlogs with it. This has been a really awesome microphone. This is a budget microphone that has a higher level counterpart as well as an even cheaper model, the Rode Video Mic Pro, which is actually cheaper and smaller, and there's a higher level one, the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, which we intend to get eventually, but this seemed like a good balance to start off with. The quality is amazing. You need to put it on Premiere Pro and do a little bit of tweaking to get the correct sound, but it has served us well.
All right, so the next mic which we got is the Saramonic Blink 500. This is what we're using right now. This has been an amazing little item, especially because you not only get the lav mic with it, but you can also record directly into the transmitter. I've been super happy with this purchase, and we are still testing out different ways in which we can use this.
I love the audio quality on it. It's very sharp, very crisp. You cut off a lot of background noise, unlike with the Rode, which does pick up a lot of the other background noise as well. It's really great when you're vlogging and you're right in front of the camera and you can speak loudly and clearly into the mic. But if we are like a little further away like this, the lav mic is always a better option.
Alright, so next up is obviously power bank. Yeah, we're probably going to get another one as well, but it is so important to have one. I'm pretty sure you all have one in your bag. We charge our lav mics, our drone phones of this. This is only a 10,000 milliamp Xiaomi power bank.
It's very generic, and we've used it for like so long, and we've dropped it and stuff, and it still works. So how much was it when you got it?
No idea, but I will leave a link down below. Totally recommend it. It served us really well, and it is a definite must-have in the bag.
Alright, so next up we have something that is a little unconventional. We carry around an extension with us because we have a ton of stuff to charge, and hotels and stuff usually don't really have an extension for us, just one plug. So this is awesome. We got this in Thailand like over 2 years ago, and it's still serving us really well. It has 3 of the plug points as well as numerous USB ports, which makes it so easy for us because pretty much all of our devices, including the camera, the gimbal, and of course our phones, they all charge off USB, and even the power bank. So if you're getting an extension, I highly suggest that you find one that has the USB ports because they will be really useful.
One thing I hate about lots of these multi-plugs is that they tend to wear off and they don't have a proper connection after a few years.
But you should see, this is like not even damaged. Like, I don't know if you can tell.
This one has done really well. So this is our GoPro case with our accessories kit and our GoPro. We have a GoPro Hero 8. Okay.
So before we go on to that, let's talk a little bit about the GoPro. Like he said, we have the GoPro Hero 8 Black. Really useful. And here's another tip, guys. If you feel like you are getting into content creation in terms of making vlogs, you want to document your journey, your trips, or even your daily vlogs, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on a big camera, then I highly suggest that you start off with a GoPro. And the GoPro Hero 8 is superb. It has 4K quality, very nice, and you don't have to do any color grading. The colors of the camera are really great. The audio is really great. All you need to do is invest in a little tripod so you can film yourself, or you can set it up, and it'll be an amazing camera for vlogging. So if you want to get started, I highly suggest the GoPro Hero 8, as well as, of course, we use it for all of our underwater footage, photos and videos, and mainly time lapses. But if you are getting started, I highly recommend it.
And with the GoPro, the beauty is that you get a ton of accessories, and we are using the Lowepro bag itself to fill in all our accessories. First up, we have head mount. So yeah, I put this on my head for vlogs and stuff when I'm running on the beach. Really useful.
Really funny.
Yeah, you look really funny, but you get the shot. A floaty for when you're in the water.
Really important, because in case you let go of your GoPro in the water, it will still keep floating instead of sinking.
Extra charger with another battery. I think something important to note about the GoPro is that the batteries are kind of crap and they run out really fast. So you definitely need a second battery.
As well as a dual charger is not necessary but very useful.
Car mount, suction cup.
Favorites.
Yeah, we use this a lot.
Highly recommend getting the original one though, because what we have here is a Chinese one, and it's like
right. Use tape all around it and kind of fixed it up.
We use the original as well, and it is superb, so definitely go for the original. There
I have a few of these extras.
Numerous mounts for GoPros, like clip-ons, wrist straps, head straps, chest straps. Shan actually lost this chest strap, which I'm really annoyed about. But it was a good mount. Like the chest strap was always
definitely
a really good strap.
I think we need one.
You can actually buy an entire package of GoPro accessories for very cheap. So
yeah, that's what we did, and we will leave a link down to that below.
Yes, check the links down below. Shehan has done some research and linked you guys to the best ones. So we recently purchased a new drone, but we are going to start with our old drone, which we love so much and has served us so well.
Yeah.
So Shehan, would you like to take it?
Yeah. The DJI Spark is perfect for beginners. This drone has just been absolutely amazing. We've used it for the last 2 years. On my first flight, I actually sunk it in the water. And it still came out, didn't need a repair. It works absolutely fine.
He sunk it and he didn't tell me for like 1 month.
Yeah. But it's been an amazing drone. We've flown it through on top of volcanoes, we've flown it through dust storms, we've flown it in incredibly crazy winds, and it's held through really well. The only reason we decided to upgrade is because we realized that we're not shooting 4K. So yeah, I highly recommend this. If you're getting started, first drone, definitely a DJI.
Do a review on it on your channel. Comment down below if you want to see a review on the DJI Spark on Shehan's channel, and he will do it for you guys if there's enough requests.
Yep, I have done some amazing shots with this, and I've been able to fly it over 2 to 3 kilometers. And
the only downside is that the batteries are like about literally, like if you're talking very realistically, 10 minutes. Yeah. Yep. So we have like 3 batteries.
Yep.
But it's tough.
It's tough, but it's also a good way to get started, because when you upgrade, then you're going to be a pro at the way you learn to shoot. I've had to learn to manage with 10 minutes on each battery for the last 2 years, and so I've been very efficient in the way I film. And fly, yeah. And I love this. I really wish I could fly this also, but we've upgraded, and Sheneller can tell you about that.
Alright, so this is the DJI Mavic Air 2. We just purchased this recently. So far I've edited a bunch of clips on this maybe like yesterday, and the quality is amazing. It shoots 4K, 60 frames a second, and 1080p 240 frames a second, which means that you can slow-mo like crazy on this footage, which is brand new to me. I would not dare slow-mo any of the DJI Spark clips, so I'm really excited to test this out and try some really cool action drone shots. This one has almost 30 full minutes on each battery, which means Shehan is just like, what am I going to do with all this time in the air right now? And we got the fly mode kit, which means we have 3 batteries.
Yep.
So that's a lot of flight time for us. We are over the moon. Currently loving this purchase.
And I think a few other things is one feature I'm really really excited about is the time-lapse feature. When you have hyperlapse, when you have 35 minutes, you can do some crazy time lapses which you couldn't do earlier. I am loving it, and yeah, it's amazing to be shooting from above in 4K. Stay tuned because we're going to have some really amazing content from above very soon.
Okay.
Oh, also, I have recently licensed our drones, and if you would like to know how to do that process over here in Sri Lanka, make sure you subscribe to my channel.
I think they would.
Yeah, and follow it because I think it's going to get harder and harder to fly drones, and registering it is the way to go.
In our many of our past videos, the comment that we get very often is how did you fly your drone? How did you get your license? Did you get a permit? Did you get a permit? So please follow Shehan's channel and subscribe to him, because he will be uploading everything that you need to know on how to license your drones when you are in Sri Lanka. And I think it's the same process for a foreigner if he's traveling anymore. So if you are a traveler from another country and you want to fly your drone in Sri Lanka, make sure you check out this video as well.
Alright, next up we have in the battery itself, we have our wires. We bought ourselves an extra Sony FZ100 battery. I think we might need another, but for now we have
two. That's like...
Yeah. It's plenty to get through a day. If you are shooting the entire day, then it might not be enough, but again, the Sony batteries have really improved, so it's pretty awesome. The Ronin SC.
Game changer.
Game changer in getting cinematic footage. I think I haven't used the Ronin S, but from what I have noticed, at the end of the day, just like a camera, to have a stabilizer means you need to be able to use it wherever. And having the SC, the smaller version, has enabled us to carry this around with us everywhere.
I mean, look at it, it's like...
It's tiny, and it is also super light. Because of that, we are able to hold on to it for long hours and film with it for long hours.
Our main work is content creation based around travel. We are consistently making a choice on what is the best high quality gear that is also efficient in terms of power, weight, and yeah, very travel friendly. So this whole collection of gear is based on those principles. If you are interested in that, then I guess this is the kind of gear that you're looking for. So what we use to edit the vlogs, the travel vlogs that are on the channel that you see, is this baby right here. This is my workstation laptop, I would say. It is more like a desktop, but like on the go. The Acer Predator, and I love it. We don't carry it in that just because it is a little heavier and it just makes more sense to carry the Mac in that. I carry this in my, I got a Predator backpack with it, so I carry it with that. If you guys want me to do a review on this laptop and why I chose it and what the spec is for somebody who's editing videos and also traveling but needs a powerful workstation laptop, let me know in the comments below and I will do that video soon. But this is my baby.
Alright, and I think we are done. That is...
Is that it? That's all our gear.
Yeah. Should probably get more gear.
Oh no, we forgot this one really important piece of gear.
Oh yeah. This one's been with us. I think we spent the least amount on this.
We spent like 1,500 rupees on this when we were in Bali. An impromptu decision to stick this on, like to stick our GoPro on this when we were going waterfall hunting. And it is a fake gorilla pod, but it's been so useful for us. Like, it sometimes even breaks like this, but you know, it's still so amazing and it has been useful for us in so many situations. We will probably buy a real gorilla pod here soon, but this has served us really well. I would not stick your camera on this as you would a real gorilla pod, because this will, like I showed you, break and it will damage your camera if it falls. But on a GoPro, superb. You can just like wrap it around a branch or like stick it on the ground, whatever. So yeah, very useful, very cheap, our cheapest purchase. I think now we're really done.
Yep, that is our camera gear for 2020.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. video, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Let us know if you would like us to go into further, like more detail and do any videos on any specific items on this in this gear bag. And
I definitely will be doing reviews on a few of these products, specifically the bag, the gimbal and things like that. But we just wanted to share our gear because so many people have been asking us what exactly we're using. Really appreciate it. If you do want to get any of these that you use, our links down below.
Basically, we've linked our Amazon affiliate links for all these products below. So if you do use those links to purchase any of these products, we do get a little kickback and you will be supporting our channel. So thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful.
If you have suggestions to better
alternatives, we'd love to hear it as well.
We'd love to hear from you.
If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop us a like. We will see you guys
in the next one.
Bye.